Hey guys.
Hello! Hello from the gutter. Anyways, we're here today to check out some new Overkill. Fully disclosure, as I always do in these videos, I know the song. I've had the album for maybe 2 months now. I pre-recorded my review. There's going to be an interview with Bobby Blitz coming up on the channel very soon. And
I've listened to at least 70% of the album.
in the car, on and off, you had your headphones.
It's not on and off. It's we're having a conversation and the song is playing and I can listen to the song.
Okay, fine. But you're not going as much in depth as I'm going.
Of course.
I'm peeling the layers.
Maybe this is the 30% I didn't listen to, or maybe it's part of the 70% I listened to.
But the main reason why we're here is to remind you that the album's coming out on Nuclear Blast in the month of April. I believe the 14th, second Friday of the month the album comes out. Don't fucking miss it.
This is just a way for him to preach and to tell all you fine folk out there that a new Overkill album is coming out.
Well said. Well said. Go get it. Just do yourself a favor. Go get it. These guys have a deep discography, 20 records. This is one of their best records in a very, very, very fucking long time. No bad songs, no fluff, no fillers, just fucking bangers. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal record. It's a little bit of a throwback record with a more modern twist. So go pre-save it, pre-sign it, pre-order, pre-whatever the fuck you need to do. But just go get it. Trust me. Trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. It's going to be one of the best, if not the best, thrash metal album of 2023. All right. Having said that, Wicked Place. You ready?
Yeah.
Light me up to smoke my fill. Menthol Juliette, pirouettes. Her arm around me, keep me chill. Yeah, like a small block motor mount, baby. Trembling on your windowsill. Shake like a big black 8-ounce standin. This injury would likely kill. No good solution when the water's high. Just close your eyes and say flask from a point mountaintop, raising up my arms to the sky. Bloodlust, bureaucrat, pop, pop, pop. With the injury, you're likely to die. Shakin like a fat man sitting in the sauna. Feel the sweat running off of my face. Shaking like a small black motor now, baby. Welcome to this wicked place. No good solution when the water's high. Just close your eyes and say goodbye. No good solution with your sad, sad face. Tell me what would bring you to this wicked place.
Oh.
Do you recognize the lines across your face? Tell me what would bring you to this wicked place.
Oh, this chorus is killer. And now finishing with the cellos. Would have been cool if they got Apocalyptica to do that.
Well,
All right.
I knew the song.
Okay.
Yeah, this was definitely one of the 70%.
It was in
you
my
know what?
album review that you guys are going to see in the next couple of days, weeks. This is in my top 3 songs of the album.
Oh, it's
one of my
definitely.
favorites.
It was actually. This is like my second favorite. There was another one I cannot remember the name. If we play the album, I will know exactly. Which
Actually,
one.
the first single that they released is actually my least favorite song on the whole album, and I was actually surprised that was the first single. But
This was one of my favorites. I cannot remember the name of the other one. I don't know even if I would even be able to say the name if I remembered. But yeah, this is definitely a song I know, and obviously, how the fuck am I gonna forget that riff in the chorus? I mean,
it's so good, so good.
it's so fucking good,
So
and
fucking good.
and the cello thing, that shit's iconic. I mean, come on, this song is amazing, and if this doesn't give you a reason to buy the album, I don't know what will.
Listen, before I talk about the song, because there's nothing to talk about the video. Oh, well, there's the war in Ukraine, which is pretty much all the imagery from the video. But before I talk about that, let me just say this. The interview with Bobby Blitz is coming up on the channel very soon. And he calls me his Canadian friend, so I assume by that he doesn't have many Canadian friends, because I'm his Canadian friend. And yeah, I'm just saying. And Bobby and I, we had a bet. Because that night that we did the interview, the New Jersey Devils were playing the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yes.
They were playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the bet was that if the Toronto Maple Leafs win, he would introduce me to the crowd next time they come to Toronto. If the New Jersey Devils won, I would introduce the band and him to the crowd.
I was actually hoping for New Jersey to win.
Fuck it, for me it's a win-win either way. Like there's no losing for me either way.
I think.
But anyways, the Leafs won.
Oh,
The Leafs won.
I didn't even
So
know
Bobby,
this one.
I know you're watching because he told me that he checks out our videos every so often. So I know he's watching this one. You got to introduce me to the crowd next time you guys come to Toronto because the Leafs won. But guess what? I'll introduce you guys anyways. Fuck. For me, that's like one of those come to Jesus moments.
Yeah.
When that happens, I can die happy. I can die the next day. I'm happy. Fuck. That would be such a fucking. I would go to heaven, and then fucking St. Peter would be at the door. Goes like, "You're not coming in." What? Do you know what I did? I fucking introduced Overkill and Bobby Blitz in Toronto, bitch.
After they introduced.
Fuck, bitch. Get the fuck out of the way and move, bitch.
It would be nice.
I would go all ludicrous on his ass.
It would be nice if they put a little stage light and then they call you up on stage and you go there and then you introduce them. So like they kind of called you on stage and then you introduce them.
I don't care, man.
I think it's a way bigger honor for you to introduce them.
Of course it is. Of course it is. I mean, they're going to introduce me and people are going to be like, who the fuck? You know.
People are going to be in the crowd. Should I be like the other way around? You know?
Anyways, I'll when it happens, it's not if or it's when. When it happens, I'll record it on my phone and I'm gonna share that shit all over social media.
'Cause nobody's gonna believe you.
It's one of those things. If I don't record it, nobody's gonna believe it.
You should record it and then you should get either if I'm there or if Ben's there, record it in the crowd.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. We'll figure it out. Anyways, so I just want
If I'm there, I hope I'm on the crowd.
I just want to.
I'm there with you.
I just want to give that flex. Bobby's fucking insane, great dude. I love having him on the channel. It's my second time interviewing him, so anytime I have a chance to talk to he's a childhood icon of mine. I mean,
the fact that
some people look up to fucking Babe Ruth or the guy that had the disease, whatever his name was, Lou Gehrig.
Let's say Armstrong.
No, he didn't. Armstrong had cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So anyhow, whatevs. Like people have their icons. For me, Bobby Blitz. I grew up as a kid watching his videos on fucking MTV with his bullet belt, holding onto the mic, and with his fucking iconic voice. Nobody sounds like that. Nobody. Like just nobody. Overkill is overkill. Now, let's talk about the song. Enough of me flexing. Let's talk about the song.
That's a cool thing. Overkill is overkill.
Yeah, man. It's like.
Damn.
Like I said, I've been listening to these guys forever and ever. You know, in quoting their song lyrics. You know, like fuck, just fucking love their shit. So anyhow, this song to me is just that chorus. That chorus is just outstanding. The vocals in the chorus are outstanding, but that guitar riff in the chorus is outstanding.
It has a stank to it. Like it has this.
And then to finish off with the cellos with that same melody.
Yeah.
Oh man,
but it
that's
goes from
such
having
a fucking mic drop.
It goes from having a stank to like a very a deep, velvety, like sophisticated, I don't know, sound to it, man. Like it goes from being very, like I said, stank to more sophisticated and has like a little bit of a darkness.
It went from Hoboken to fucking Manhattan. That's kind of where it went.
Yeah.
It went from Hoboken to Manhattan. So anyhow, I fucking love that shit. Bobby is incredible on this track.
It was pinkies up in that lot of.
He's incredible on this song. The lyrics are outstanding. It's such a badass song. It has that little bit that tiny little solo at the opening, which is such an old school shit. Nobody does that anymore.
These guys are like a time capsule.
And then they bring like the dual solo after. It was fucking good. And another thing I'm gonna say about this record, it's true in this song and it's true throughout the record. You're gonna hear Didi Verney on the bass. You're gonna hear the fucking bass on this album. You heard it in this song. It really pops. And it really pops throughout the entire record. And I felt like they did that really well in the first era of Overkill. Not that they didn't do it well afterwards, but they got into some records that, in my humble opinion, maybe a little bit overproduced, and you weren't able to feel that raw bass sound coming through as good as it does on this album, which has always been something that I really loved about Overkill, and outside of the vocals, obviously. And this album has that. You hear the bass so much, but not in a way that's getting kind of in front of other things. Like, you can still fucking feel the guitars, you can still feel the vocals, but man, the bass is creating this depth in the sound that's just fucking phenomenal. I absolutely love this record, and I love this song. I think this Wicked Place is such a outstanding track, as is the whole record, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
well, at least the 70% I've heard so far. Definitely gonna go and check out the rest though when the
album comes on.
When the album comes
well,
on. I have to find that fucking.
I have the album anyway.
This one, there was another song. After listening, I really enjoyed that other song, but this one definitely was up there because I mean, these guys are a time capsule because of all the old Overkill you show me and even this stuff, I see very little difference. They've really
the first song from Overkill that you've ever heard was Elimination. So the vocals on that track and the vocals on this track is like no
night and
different.
day. I mean, not night and day. Sorry, night and night. It's the same.
It's the same. There's no fucking difference. His vocals are as good now as they were then.
That's what I'm saying. He's aging like fine wine.
Yeah, not like bread.
Not like bread.
Yeah. I just love this band, guys. If you're an Overkill fan, if you're a thrash metal fan,
if you're a music fan,
go pick up this record. And by the way, they're going to be touring in Europe in support of this new record with our good friends, really good friends from Heathen. And my boy Kyle is playing guitar. He's a session guitar player for Heathen. He's going to be on that tour. I told him to give a shout out to Bobby for me. I told him, tell him you know me. Tell him you're friends with his Canadian friend.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be in his good books right away. So anyhow, Overkill is touring in Europe. Heathen is on that bill. I can't remember who the other band. It's like a thrash trio that's hitting the road. But I know Heathen is on the bill. Overkill is the headliner. For the life of me right now, I can't remember who the middle band is. But with Heathen opening and Overkill closing, doesn't really matter who's in the middle. Doesn't matter who's in the middle.
Already gives you a reason.
Yeah, just fucking go see it. If you're in Europe, don't miss out this show. I'm dying for these guys to play Toronto at some point in time because I definitely want to be there. Yeah, just go do it. Go do your thing. Pick up the album. Go see the shows. Let us know your thoughts. If you go to the show, let us know how the show went. If you see Bobby, tell them that you're friends with his Canadian friend. Whatever. Let's spread the good word.
Spread the good word of Overkill. The gospel.
of Overkill. Yeah. All right. On that note, guys, I think we're done with this one. But we'll be back tomorrow with more videos. So see ya.
See ya.